So unless you've been gone from BedWars for some time now, you may have noticed something a little strange. And I'm not talking about my avatar. No, this is awesome. This is not strange. What are you talking about? There's nothing strange about this. But yeah, so you may have noticed some pirate ships floating in the sky. And it's been happening for like what? Like it feels like about a week now, or maybe a little less. It feels like it's been about a week. And it's, started out with just a couple clouds in the sky and these ships, right? These pirate ships. And it started out with one, and they'd start shooting at you, and then it started out two, and now we got a bunch of them. In fact, I think we have 3 currently in the game, and the sky is just full of gray like clouds. It's crazy looking. It looks really cool, taking full use of this weather system built by Roblox. But you may have noticed also this sign, live events. Now, not to really be confused with previous live events. So previous events by BedWars have been things like, I would say, penguins. Remember the first penguin event, and then we had another penguin event. No, we're not talking about those. This is actually a real-time live event, which basically means if you miss it, if you miss this event, you cannot experience it again. And I'm not talking about like the first day. Like it's not going to be like, oh, it's just going to be this weekend and you can kind of play it over and over and over. What they're saying is if you are not there during the event, there will be no reruns. No reruns whatsoever. So I made this video. I hate doing videos like this because it's so short, but I want to make sure you don't miss out on this event, because if you do, you'll never see it other than in my video, which I'm going to live stream it and record it at the same time. So hopefully you can see it then. But if you're not here, you're going to miss out on it. So make sure you don't miss out on it. Make sure you get here. I'm going to actually place a couple times in here for you so you can kind of convert it to your own region. At the end of the screen, or at least at the end of the video, I'll show like a chart of all the different times so you have an idea of when it's going to be for your country or area. Now, the big question is, what is it? I'm going to get to that in a second. I'm going to make a lot of assumptions here because obviously not many leaks have really come out, and I haven't really been hearing anything from the devs, at least of anything that I can even share. But even then, they've been pretty tight-lipped, which is really cool. Honestly, it's really cool that they're doing this. But one thing I will share with you is when I asked Snicktrix if there would be any kind of rewards or badges, and he said, yes, there will be badges, or at least there will be a badge. He confirmed that, so that's pretty cool. You'll be able to get a badge at this event. I'm really curious what this is going to be, though. So my assumption is during this time, there's probably going to be some kind of portal. You go into that portal, and everyone's experiencing that live event at once. Pretty awesome. I have a feeling that's what it is. I haven't seen anything about it being like the case, like if it's going to be a new experience, but I'm going to share some leaks. These are from the BedWars Leak Gang group, and you can see under BedWars leaks down here, I'm going to show you some stuff. So this is from the BedWars leaking. Like I said, this is a BedWars Leaks Davy, and it looks kind of crazy. It's all like neon and such. I wonder if it's going to be another prismatic, because we really like the prismatics. So far, what it's looking like is just going to be green. I'm assuming that's neon. I'm not 100% on that. The other thing that they have here is something called Hannah and Hannah Ghost. Now, I have no idea who Hannah is. Maybe she's going to be a quest giver or something. I don't know. I mean, she could be a kit. I just don't think she's a kit. She doesn't look like a kit, but she could be. I was thinking maybe it'd be a no-clip kit because it looks like it changes into like a ghost, right? It looks like it goes from this to a ghost. Maybe it's a new kit for a ghost kit. Maybe it's a bundle. But you can see right here, there's weapons. This looks like an emerald sword to me. Let me know what you think. Does it look like an emerald sword? Either that, it could be a skin. My guess is this is like a new weapon, and this here is actually her like limited time bundle skin version of that weapon, because we've seen that with other like I think Yuzi had that, a couple others had like a bundle exclusive skin, limited time skin. But what would be crazy is if during the event, if it is like a PvE event, if you can actually buy this kit or become a pirate or something. I don't know. So the question is, like I said, what is it? Now, one thing we did notice, and I'm going to show a clip here of the cannons blowing me up. This tells me I think these cannons might be blowing us up during a match. So I have a feeling we're, playing squads or something, and we have to deal with maybe enemies entering our game, kind of like disasters while we're playing. Now, would that make sense for a live event? Not really. That's what's got me stumped. I'm kind of thinking like, okay, could it be a penguin event? Not really, because that was just an isolated event where you can, match make and you can play it over and over and over. My thought, this is like gotta be like a cinematic event, like scripted scene, kind of like the events we've seen in like concerts and such, like Lil Nas, where we actually join at a certain time. Now the question I also have is, why on earth would they do this only once? Why wouldn't they do a rerun? That sounds like they have to do something in real time. That sounds like it's managed, because it doesn't make any sense that the devs would do only a limited time, like one-off live event. It's kind of strange. So maybe they're going to do like some kind of video. I don't know. I don't think they have video access. So big questions in my head. I did ask if there would be a particular like entry gate or time where people would have to join, and after that it cuts off. Like, would you have to be here at exactly 9 a.m. Pacific and then enter a portal? And if you show up late, did you miss the boat or something? You know, I'm just curious. Maybe there's a ship I don't know. But in any case, not a lot of information going on this, but I did want to make sure you are aware of this event coming up this weekend, Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific. Also, real quick note, there will be no update this Friday. So you know how they usually update at 3 p.m. Pacific on Fridays? This Friday, there will be no update. They are updating on Saturday. And again, here are the different times for your local time zone. So if you're located in the U.S. and Pacific time zone, it's going to be 9 a.m. Pacific. Like I said, it's going to be 10 a.m. Mountain Time, 11 a.m. Central Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're in Brazil, should be about, I think it's like Brazil time zone. It is 1 p.m. So Rio Janeiro. Okay, I don't know that city name. I don't know how to pronounce it. UTC, it's going to be 4 p.m. London, 5 p.m. Berlin, 6 p.m. Moscow, 7 p.m. Dubai, 8 p.m. Mumbai, India is going to be 9:30 p.m. Singapore is 12 a.m. China, Beijing, China, in any kind of area in China, seems like, is going to be 12 a.m. midnight, so don't confuse that with noon. Tokyo is going to be 1 a.m. Sydney, Australia is going to be 2 a.m. Good luck to Sydney, Australia. And then Auckland, New Zealand is going to be 4 a.m. If you're in Milan, Italy, or Paris, France, it's going to be the same time. It's going to be 6 p.m. Same with Johannesburg, South Africa. So hopefully you figure out your times based on that. Again, you can always convert. I'll put a link for a local conversion tool that you can check out to figure out your local time. I know sometimes Pacific time is kind of hard for you to see, but you can also look at the countdown in the game and just kind of figure it out from there. You can always jump into the game itself. For a lot of you, like I said, there's going to be lots of pain, but don't miss out on it. See if if you're young and have a curfew, maybe see if your parents can help you out with giving you a little bit of a chance to participate in this event. But otherwise, RIP. I will record it. I will stream it. I will make sure you can see what happened. Man, I kind of wish that they weren't doing this like a single time event, because I know how bad it is for so many, in different time zones. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you at the live event and on my live stream for it. I will definitely be streaming it. Hopefully I won't get copyrighted, striked by their music if they play any music. Until next time, peace.